Next, we see two superheroes dash out, and Louis, hiding in the corner, miraculously captures the faces. As soon as the bad guys leave, Louis eagerly rushes into the crime scene, where a weapon has been dropped, and on the sofa in the lobby, a leading lady lies. Following Snowy to the second floor, he finds a male actor in the bedroom. In just 5 minutes, Louis films the entire set. Finally, he sneaks around the dining table and into the kitchen, where he makes another discovery. After filming, he bolts to join Rick and Ines. Throughout their journey, Louis keeps an eye on Rick beside him, finishing the shoot without a moment's pause, quickly following Rick as if dodging something. As they drive back, they narrowly miss a police car, and upon hitting the main road, Louis suddenly slams on the brakes. On the roadside, he swiftly edits and backs up his footage, cleverly hiding the faces of the bad guys and the license plates. This explosive home invasion video is basically Nina's lifesaver. Upon witnessing such a bloody scene, she's not the slightest bit scared. Instead, she's as excited as if she'd hit the jackpot. See, this is exclusive first-hand footage. Second, with the killers on the run, the news is bound to grab attention, and the ad slots will skyrocket. Thrilled, Nina shoos everyone away to negotiate with Louis, only for Louis to blurt out a whopping $100,000. For a news video, that's a fortune. They haggle for a while, but Louis stands firm, demanding at least $15,000. Nina firmly refuses, offering a max of $10,000. Louis leaves without a word. He knows Nina will eventually budge, and once she does, $15,000 won't even scratch the surface. We'll get the conversations going and dig up their little secrets. Let's get up close and personal and ensure we snag those precious bits of info. This will save everyone time. I've got a special number as my bottom line. Let's see if it works. If the price is right, it'll be cautious in closing the deal to make sure we're all happy. But I don't want to ask again. I hope you will fulfill my request. Subtitles. When we are alone in your room, exactly like the last time, it's time to take action now. Just wanted to let you know, my car had a little hiccup tonight. It's really just a pile of wires, a hilarious turn of events, and I'm willing to gift it for free. Nina is completely swept off her feet by Louis' charisma, and the next morning, she introduces him to all her colleagues, granting him access to the broadcast room. This exclusive blockbuster on the murder case is indeed a success, catapulting Louis into the spotlight. However, the next day, the police come knocking again, which Louis fully anticipated. He smiles and cooperates, saying he was nearby when it happened and wanted to help by walking through the unlocked door. Who knew there'd be so many casualties? He didn't clearly see the killer or remember the license plate. The cops aren't buying those stories. But he's not the killer, so the cops just take notes, then ask for the backup of the footage, which Louis edited the same day. The police footage resembles TV broadcasts. After cops leave, he starts his next plan. With the footage he shot, Louis memorizes the killer's face, then zooms in on the license plate number. He uses the license plate registration system to track the car down, and that night, Louis and Rick kick off their search party. Soon, they spot the killer's vehicle. Louis explains all they need to do is wait to see when the killer shows up. They'll follow him to a crowded area and then call the cop. As for filming this cop and robber blockbuster, the last one sold for $15,000. This one's worth at least $50,000 to start. Hearing this, Rick is stunned. Who would have thought this outrageous plan would come from Louis? The key point is, he has to take the risk himself, but only gets a few bucks in return. See, that won't work. Now that he's got the crucial intel, if he goes out and reports, Louis won't see a penny. See, he might even end up behind bars. Louis thinks for a moment after hearing this and agrees to Rick's request, but he already has a plan up his sleeve. He then lets Rick take a breather, while he quietly waits for the killer to step out. A few hours later, as expected, one of the killers drives off in a car. Rick follows closely behind, trailing all the way to a big yard, where he sees the killer pick up another buddy. After the car leaves, Louis continues tracking, needing to see them linger long to call the police. After some pursuit, the two killers finally stop their vehicle. Louis quickly spins around and pulls out his phone to report. He claims to have spotted the two shooters at a fast food joint and accurately reports their location. After hanging up, he quickly tunes into the radio and hears the headquarters calling nearby cops for an arrest. Everything is unfolding according to his script. Louis couldn't care less about the civilians in the restaurant. As long as his cop and robber blockbuster goes off without a hitch, he can ride the coattails of that footage. He won't allow any slip-ups, so he instructs Rick to head to the street corner with the camera. This time, he'll shoot 360 degrees. After prep, he grabs the camera. He's sitting in his car, starting to film the two killers, and not long after, a police car pulls up right next door. Once Rick hops in, Louis hits the gas, eager to capture an exciting cop vs. robber shootout.